bamboo fiber, polyester, cotton, hemp fiber, alpaca wool, organic, dairy, eggs, free range. Oh, but the methane, the cows, what even is ethical? Fair trade, organic? So many pesticides. Heat, drought, hard plastic, will it be reused? What about the fish, loss of biodiversity, the CO2 emissions, global warming, devastation, polar bears, starvation, drought, CO2, greenhouse gases, devastation, melting ice caps, inequality, earth, poor polar bears, losing biodiversity, the rainforest, the polar bears. I could take the bus, but CO2 emissions, CO2, polar bears, bike, bus, car?
Look at this poor sod, going about life in a state of confusion. And no wonder, when she's constantly being bombarded with conflicting information about CO2 emissions. When I find myself in doubt, I use the Onozone app. It's a simple concept, really. It helps me visualize my carbon footprint. Onozone is a mobile application that calculates the CO2 emissions of my daily activities and turns it into a simple illustration. So simple, in fact, that even the most clueless of us can understand the impact of our actions. Hey, Judy and Anton, what's the CO2 emissions released from that steak?
2.8 metric tons.
Is that good or bad?
Bad?
You see, nobody cares about numbers and statistics. It's about knowing the impact of our choices. Onozone gives me a visual representation of the CO2 emissions clogging up the atmosphere based on my decisions. It allows me to compete against my friends, so I can finally prove that I'm the most sustainable. It's like having a pet you have to care for, without having to worry about the bad breath, of course. I would like to take a moment to show you how Onozone works. The app is so smart and straightforward, you'll get things done within 3 seconds and spend an extra 10 seconds staring at your screen in pure awe. Onozone, an intuitive and visual way of satisfying your inner climate change soldier, giving you the incentive you need to continue leaving the cleanest carbon footprint.